From the man who finds out the truth. From the reporter who gets the real story. From the nice guy who loves kitties. And knowledge comes yet another interview of amazing proportions. This is The Wisdom Factor with Buckminster Forrest Kellogg.
Sock puppets, the most simple yet most amusing form of entertainment for many of our nation's youth. It's hard to imagine a world without sock puppets, seeing how popular it was over the past years. But now the art is in a steady decline, with new forms of 3D entertainment taking over. In this shift of popular culture, many of the most renowned sock puppeteers are now fading into oblivion. This is where our subject comes in. Meet William Bowlegs, possibly the best and most popular sock puppeteer of all time. We decided to catch up with William Bowlegs to see what sock puppeteering and his life was truly about. So Billy, as we all know, you're the most important figure in the world of sock puppeteering. Was there some sort of moment in which you were like, this is what I want to be, a sock puppeteer?
Well, there was no real moment when I decided that's what I was going to be. When I was young, everyone would always say, I want to be a spaceman when I grow up, or I want to be a fire truck when I grow up. But it wasn't me. I knew that I wanted to be a sock puppeteer from the first time I picked up a sock. It was like true love, but so much more.
Well, how long were you a sock puppeteer before you became a household name, William?
Well, back in the early days, there was a long period of time where it was nothing more than a hobby for me. And then, after a while, I got involved with my local sock puppeteer guild. But it wasn't satisfactory for me, because most people weren't interested and they didn't take it seriously, except for the guild master, of course. One day, he sat me down there and he looked into my eyes and he said, "Son, you're gonna make it big someday. And when you do, I want some of them big stacks of money brought back to me here." So, at the time, I thought it was real creepy, but looking back, it was one of the most inspirational moments of my life. It wasn't too far after that, when he sat me down, when we performed our first big hit. It was called the Battle of Socrates, if I remember correctly. And ever since then, it was straight up to fame.
Yes, and that play received the high praises of many celebrities. Who have you met over your rather long and arduous career?
Wow, I don't even remember all the celebrities. There were a lot, but I would say that I did get to work with Morgan Freeman, and that took the cake. We did a sock adaptation of The Shawshank Redemption, and he provided all of the voiceover work. That was a good time. What? I'm free! I'm free! Freedom! Freedom! I'm free!
And Eddie Dufresne crawled through nearly 400 yards of poop to get away from Shawshank Prison.
Yeah, that was definitely one of my favorite shows. Man, back in those days, all the celebrities wanted me to work with them, but I can barely remember those days. I was pretty messed up, pretty toted, if you catch my drift.
And impaired he was. At the peak of his career, when he was making over $10 billion a show, he had a very bad problem with caning. Caning was a practice of taking a South African toad and licking the sweat off to get high. He spent all of his money on toads and socks, and soon enough, his habit could not be kept up.
And that's when it got bad. Before a gig at the Sydney Opera House, I had to lick 3 toads, which is lethal for most people. I got out on stage, and not only had I forgotten the sheets with the lines on them, I also forgot the socks. And after I got out of jail, the sock puppeteer gig seemed to be a thing of the past. As if the whole world suddenly realized, wow, this is kinda dumb. While watching a guy play with socks tripping balls on toad sweat. So not only did I kill my own career, but also the careers of all my friends, colleagues, co-workers. Everyone hated me.
I bet that must have been hard for you.
That might be putting it a little lightly. Ever since I left prison, I don't think there was a single day where I haven't had a dirty sock thrown at me. That's the ultimate sign of disrespect in the sock puppeteer community. And it happens all the time. How'd you even get in here? Lousy kids? Guildmaster Bob sent me this? I cry myself to sleep quite often and then wake up crying from horrible nightmares about dirty sock monsters.
Well, what have you been doing to keep your mind off this cruel and harsh world of puppeteering? Surely you must have been keeping yourself busy doing something.
Cruel world? What cruel world? The world of sock puppetry may be hard at times, but there is no truer art form in all of the world. I've actually been amassing my sock collection of late, and am planning to do a few more serious pieces to bring back the true art form that is sock puppetry.
Hello there, people. Let me say a few words, for I am the Merchant of Venice. Ha ha ha.
Something that is very widespread in today's society is how easy it is to be a sock puppeteer. Is it really as easy as people say it is?
That is actually one of the biggest misconceptions of the modern day. If you want, I can show you my practice area.
Billy then showed me his practice area, where he explained the many parts of a working sock puppet set, including the backdrop, the foreground, the shield, the sock bin, and the script holder. He then asked me to do a scene from his latest work, which I tried unsuccessfully.
Hey kids, I'm a merchant of Venice. I'm one of many merchants in Venice. There's far more than one.
What are you talking about? Those are not the right lines! Ugh! Are you born yesterday, you idiot? You don't know anything of the art of sock puppetry. You should be ashamed of yourself. They would kick me off the stage if I mispronounced words that way. How dare you, boy!
I didn't really see how you had to be so hard on me. I mean, it's just puppets.
Well, that's just the world of sock puppetry. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. You slip up just once, and that's when they get you.
That wasn't for real. I was just messing around and stuff, you know? It was just a little fun.
Just goes to show you how intense the world of sock puppetry is. Normal people don't understand.
Well, forget it. I quit. I'm out of here.
Serves you right, you sock muncher.
I'm gonna sock you in the face.
Whoa, what are you doing? Oh no, that is no way to use that!
Guys, stop. Fine, I'm taking this wine.
What?
Well, Billy Bowlegs had quite an interesting life, rising to power in the sock puppetry world, then crashing into the ground, and taking the whole sock puppetry world with him. Will he ever regain his status as a once prominent artist in a relatively unknown field to today's masses? Probably not, he's a jerk. But now you have some more wisdom about sock puppetry and that jerk butt. This has been a Wisdom Report with Buckminster Forest Gaylord.